Hey, this is the first day of my vacation, and we've got a beautiful day out. Why don't you guys join me? I'm going to go feed my addiction. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I need to feed my addiction. I'm really addicted to these trail cameras. So I've had a set out for, oh, it's been a week now. Yeah, last time I was up there. So we'll see what they capture, and I'll take you guys along again on this little trip, and we'll see what we capture. I also got to check on something while I'm over at the other ranch. So let's go. Okay, folks, I made it back up here. I did not put these cameras directly pointing to the spring itself, but I had these several trails come in from all directions and converge right in this bottleneck and then go out. So let's go check our first camera and see what mischief we can find. We have some action here. Not sure what I'm seeing. Ooh, there's some eyeballs right there. We'll see it better when we put it on the computer. There's 7 images this caught. Or 9, excuse me. There was 9 images. We'll put a microchip on the computer, and we'll get a see with better clarity. I've got to take this back and recharge the batteries anyway. And then I've got another project I want to do with these, and I'll introduce that in the video when I get it going. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna take this back and show, and we'll see together, because I couldn't see out here. Let's go check that other trail cam. Okay, let's open this and see if we can see anything on it. Two images, it didn't catch anything. Well, there's only about 4 images on this, and I don't think this camera caught any images. There might be a malfunction on this camera itself, because I think it was this one that I had to repair. I have a previous video in my archives of repairing the camera because a wire that goes down through the hinge kind of broke, and I had to fix it. So I don't know, maybe it's just not the sensor, the motion sensor is not working, because it does get a few videos. So I know it's working. I don't know if the distance part of it's working, where it's activating a long way out. I'm going to check to see if there is an adjustment on that, that I make sure I have this camera calibrated exactly as the other camera, and everything's working okay. But then again, it may be I just don't have the traffic here that I thought I would. Uh, I think it may be just a dry season, because this is early spring. I mean, it's not even spring yet. Officially, my calendar at home says the first day of spring is tomorrow. So as animals start moving, I may be able to get some better images. But mushroom season's coming up pretty quick, and I really do want to get out and take advantage of looking for those morel mushrooms. So let's head back to the Homestead and put the chips in the computer and see what we've got. So I could see with better clarity, and you guys could see with better clarity. So let's do this. Okay, we making it back to the office. I'm going to go ahead and pull those microchips out of here and put them in my card reader. Yes, as one of my viewers stated, these are SD cards. To me, they're microchips. SD cards, electronic little drives to be able to store data on. Anyway, I have this driver that holds 5 different types of SD cards or flash cards. It doesn't have a USB port on it though, but the computer does. Anyway, let's go ahead and stick this in here and see what comes up, and then we'll check it out. Now, I wanted to point out that the cameras I have set up to film both at day and night. So you'll notice the videos that are in black and white is actually using its night vision, and then the video that is in color is using the day vision. And I have the video to film 30 seconds duration of film. So let's open this up and see what we can find, what we had there on the on the homestead over there. Okay, we'll open the first one. Oh, there's a deer off to the right of the screen. That's facing towards that cement square cistern is what the owner of the ranch was trying to develop, a water cistern up there that drips in from the pond, filters down into that cistern. He would cover it, and then that would feed water to the homesteads down below. Okay, now that is done. Let's do the next one. 2 deer. Nice deer population up there. I hope you guys don't mind that I just left the whole 30-second video on there. And I tried to be accurate with the date stamp and the time stamp also. Okay, let's go to the next one. This will be the third one. Ooh, a nice little buck. It looks like he's a forked horn. He would be legal in season in our state. Next picture, oh, we got dusk going on and we got a little squirrel bouncing across the screen. Yeah, I think in this one we're just going to be looking at a squirrel for the whole 30 seconds. I think he wants to be a movie star. Okay, next video. Night, total night. It's at what's 18, 19, 11. That's 11 minutes after 7. Yeah, it gets about that dark around that time. That brightness you see off to the right of the screen, that is the infrared light that the camera is picking up, reflecting off of the material that's hanging off the side of the camera there. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, ooh, oh, I can't tell. It looks like either a cougar or a bobcat. Let's back this up, replay it. He's just off. No, it might be a coyote. Or a bobcat, because I'm trying to see if there's a tail on this thing. And those ears, it doesn't look like the size of a cougar. We'll rule that out. Bobcat, about the size of bobcats around here. I don't know what it is. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think that mystery animal is. It could be, I'm thinking either a bobcat, a coyote. We do have wolves in the area now, but I think it's too small for a wolf. I've seen some of the trail cam pictures of the wolves. They're huge. Those are big doggies. Okay, morning. It's Rocky the squirrel again. Wish that picture was clearer on the video with that creature. Be nice if it would have walked closer to the camera. But the other camera didn't pick up on it when it walked by because it was facing the opposite direction. And it didn't pick up on it at all. So that's just a squirrel. We're going to click on the next one. I hear stuff. Well, something triggered the camera, but I don't see anything. But this is definitely feeding my trail cam addiction. It's interesting to see what creatures you can capture with your camera out there. Thank you, Marty Rainey and Discovery Channel, for these cameras, for leaving them behind on my farm when you guys packed up production and left. So let's see. Okay, this video is just me arriving, and this other one is pointing the other direction. Okay, that's a video of me leaving. Yeah, packing up and leaving. And there I go. Let's go. Ah. I think that's all there is. Well, I guess that's it. Wow, what a surprise. A mystery creature. Help me out, folks. Tell me what you think it might be. You may have better eyes than I do. Well, that's it on this subject of feeding my addiction with these silly little trail cameras. I'm going to go ahead and charge the batteries and start another project and get a lot done here. I got some stuff I just want to do today. This is my first day off of that long vacation stretch, so I just want to kind of take it easy today, but at the same time feel like I'm accomplishing something. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little adventure. Please stay tuned to new videos. You could do that by subscribing and clicking that share, the bell icon that will alert you to new videos as I upload them. Also, click that share button, and sharing my videos on your social media platforms really helps me out a lot also. And of course, leave that comment and give me a thumbs up. That really helps out the channel a lot. And some of you have been asking if I have a Patreon account. I don't. I have an alternative to Patreon because I personally just don't feel right about taking money from people, because this is a hobby and I just do enjoy putting this together and presenting it to you guys, and I'm just really honored and really humbled that you decide to come back time and time again to check out to see, well, you know, what I'm doing, what we're doing here out in the mountains, the Cascade Mountains of Oregon. But what you can do is I have some products I've got down below in the description on my products page. They come from Teespring. And I've got coffee mugs. We've got two selection of coffee mugs. One has a logo of Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, and the other one has that little duck in a cup logo. I have the same in with t-shirts. I have a variety of different style t-shirts for men and women. I have hoodies, sweatshirts. I have cell phone covers. I have some stockings. Yeah, Pine Meadows Hobby Farm logo stockings. Isn't that a hoot? Anyway, check out that merchandise. And down there in the description also is a list of all the products I use to produce my show here. And it just it's a good description to see what I use, the software I use for production, the camera equipment, the lighting. And also I've listed a series of videos that I thought would help you. I'm helping thousands of people all over the place by inspiring them to find their homestead that they wouldn't otherwise realize that they could do it, because I basically walk them through the same steps that I took, because I was in the position of no money saved up. I didn't think I could afford to ever buy property, but I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna put myself out there and move forward and at least try. I think the biggest failure is not even trying, because how do you know you failed if you hadn't tried? So you're just not doing anything. So give it a try. There's several videos down there, video links to check them out, and I go through and I keep adding new and more information as I become aware of it. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.